If you're going to be successful, you're going to have to work and you're going to have to earn it, okay?
He stays at a 10 all the time. Like, he's yelling all the time. He wants the guys to be 100% going fast.
It's a great place. It's an incredible place to call home and be able to go to work to every Saturday.
Second Saturday of the season. 12 man's already revved up. Morning, afternoon, evening.
Doesn't make any difference.
Doesn't make a difference.
Good job. There we go. Good angle, good angle.
Howdy, Aggies. It is a new season. It is a new era for Texas A&M.
You give it all you got. Let's go.
Yeah, Coachy. Yeah, Coachy. Yeah, that's my dog right here. He gonna turn me up. Yeah, hold up, bow. Yeah, hold up, bow. Come on, man. Yeah, okay. He gonna turn me up. Hey, we got the hardest Indian in the nation.
Good job.
Get in there. Hey, ask him why we got the hardest Indian in the nation.
Hey, that's what it is.
Hey,
Let me tell you something.
we got the hardest Indian in the nation and the hardest safeties in the nation.
Hey, we're going to get the butter from the duck. That's what we call it.
The butter from the duck.
We're going to get the butter from the duck every time.
Duck butter every time we score, man.
Boss
man ish, man. Boss man ish. To work, man. They get with boss man ish. We're going to get the butter from the duck, man. Right. Every time. Every day. Every day.
When it comes to the secondary, work ethic is at the forefront. From familiar faces like Bryce Anderson to the newcomers, the back end has created its own subculture.
Yeah, it's definitely new for all of us because we've all came from different paths, like you said. Like the transfers all had their old schools, and then the people that were here, it's a whole different culture for them too. So it's almost like a new culture is just getting embedded every day.
We work real hard together. We make sure we communicate and stay on the same page. We check on each other's mental, all the little things, you know what I'm saying?
Coming in now, some of the new guys, you have to have the ability to adapt to people, coaches, players. You have to be able to adapt to whatever now. So I feel like you have to be one of the vocal leaders, the one that's calling when guys get confused. They can look back to me, feel like what's going on. I give them the checks. So I feel like I am one of the leaders on the defense.
It's been great. Them two brilliant minds. With Coach Ish, he worked under Coach Elko before. And then Coach JP, he just a real student of the game.
The encouraging part is they all came in with the right mentality. They all wanted discipline. They all wanted a foundation of fundamentals and understanding the scheme. And when you have that buy-in initially, and you're able to work that through the culture, the bigger part of the culture, that's how it comes together. And so we got a lot of guys who played a lot of football in that room, from Trey Jones, who's played a lot of ball. You have Bryce, who's played a lot of SEC ball. Even Jared Kerr's played a lot of ball. Ratcliffe was a starter where he was. Dalton Brooks got some time last year. And so I think in that room, it's a pretty unique dynamic of having guys who've played a lot of football, who all want to learn from each other, who all want to get better. So they all step up in some ways in that role.
Building a culture is more important now than ever because you're not able to have the continuity from year to year like you used to. So having that foundation from the top down with Coach Elko through the entire staff and entire building, that has to be on point in order for us to streamline the culture of the roster with so many new players, so many new faces that have never been here before.
It's a little bit different dynamic. I think right now you had a bunch of kids going back to the spring that were playing this defense together for the first time, and they knew they were going to need each other to ultimately get the product where they wanted it to go.
Football breeds competition, and that's what's in their DNA. On the field or even just lounging, everyone's looking for that edge.
Now, I'm just a naturally really competitive person. Felt I wanted to go where the most competition was, and that's obviously the SEC. And then Texas A&M, after my talks with Elko, I knew on the visit immediately. I was like, I believe in his vision. I believe he's going to be a winner here and that we will win big-time games.
I think you've got real healthy competition, which kind of forms some bonds, and I think those kids cheer for each other, pull for each other, but also know that they're competing with each other to get on the field and get the reps that they want. And so I think that's what ultimately elevates the play of the group across the board.
in that safety room, they are extremely competitive, and I try to feed that, like, in everything that we do. Who takes the best notes? You know, how did the video game play? Who had the highest rating? You need to get your rating up. You got bad hands. You need to catch better. Like, everything that we can do to create a competitive edge. And if that's using the video game and they're in there talking about it, I'm going to interject and I'm going to instigate some competitiveness. I'm going to try to raise that competition.
I just know you good for the 2-point. Move out my way. Left. Cut up. Cut up, man. Cut up, man. York, you can't catch me. York, you can't catch me. Oh, school! Dude, tackle him, dude. School. We going to the Baja School. You really ain't want to throw that, bro. I did. You didn't. Get go, A. Play me one-on-one right here. This is one-on-one. Play me one-on-one right here. One-on-one. He is pressed. Do not throw that. Do not throw that. That's how I play the ball. That's how I play the ball. I don't give a scrap. We don't like your users. We don't like you. That's so jaded. Ball game. I ain't doing business with you, my boy. Yeah. I feel like a champ, man. Nah, you can't beat, bro.
On the road, the Aggies now step into the SEC. These venues and this league, it's a rugged, hostile, physical brand of football moving forward. It will require the Aggies to bust through more than one blockade.
Let's just say you imagine somebody tell you to run through a wall for about 7 games. Like 7 weeks straight. And tell me how your body feels after that.
You don't make a decision to play in the SEC football conference without a piece of you getting excited about the opportunities to go onto the road into hostile environments and perform and silence a crowd and silence a large crowd and win in places that are really tough to win in. And I think that's one of the reasons why, as a coach, you decide to play in this league. I think that's one of the reasons why, as a player, you decide to play in this league. It's for those challenges, and it's knowing that every SEC football game has a lot of meaning behind it, not only to your team, but to the fan base.
Up first, Florida, one of the more difficult stops. But the culture the Aggies have created is all the luggage they'll need.
I think from our perspective, it's always about the things that we can control. Right? And we have a formula and a plan to win. It's the things that we focus on. We have a formula for what we consider to be championship level football. Those things travel anywhere, right? And your ability to execute those things maybe gets a little bit more difficult when you're on the road, right? It's a little bit harder to not have pre-snap penalties. It's a little bit harder to not have missed assignments, right? And so maybe the focus level has to go up as the environment gets a little bit different. But the plan to win and the things that you have to do to be successful in football, that plan never changes.
How do you feel when you go into what people will call a hostile environment against you?
Oh, I love it. I love going to somebody else's house and drinking their juice out their fridge.
Oh, it'll be plenty juicy and muggy and thick in the swamp. It's not for the faint of heart, but these Aggies are in high spirits when it's time to take off.
It's the Gator boys. Let's go Gator hunting. Let's go Gator hunting. Time for Florida.
Venturing out, hoping to touch back down at home, carrying a win.
What are we eating? Got some chicken parm. Ooh, looking good.
That time, baby. I'll see y'all in Florida.
The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, proudly celebrating 75 years of funding Texas A&M athletics. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M athletics.
There comes a point in time in your life where if you want something bad enough, you just go get it. That's where this program is.
That's where this program is. 8 months of work, 8 months of buying into this thing, 8 months of togetherness, 8 months of culture, 8 months of family. It's your time. It's your time. Go take it. Have all the confidence in yourself that you are prepared and ready for this moment. Go out there and take what's yours. And at the end of the day, when you turn this film on, make a commitment to each other right now that we will play harder. Start to finish, 3.5, 4 hours, 5 hours, it doesn't matter. We will play harder.
Aggies in all whites. White tops, white pants, white helmets. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. It's the Aggies, it's the Florida Gators, and it's underway. Marcel Reed is the quarterback, his first career start. Reed in the pocket, pressure from his right, runs up the middle, 20, 25 after a juke, another juke, he's at the 30, 35, 40, 45-yard line.
And that's what Marcel Reed brings.
In the pocket, Reed across the middle, that's complete, moves to the 40, to the 35, he's upended. The snap to Reed, pressure right up the middle, flushes him to the right. Marcel throws on the run, complete! He hit Trey Watson. Randy Bond kicks it through. Texas A&M 3, Florida nothing. Hand off to Johnson, and Nick Scorton shuts that down. It's a loss of 1, a tackle for loss, and tackled in the backfield. It was a long time coming on that handoff.
Looks like they will punt this one away to the Aggies.
Shotgun snap right up the middle. Le'Veon pushes the pile to about the 11-yard line. No, he breaks out of that pile. Still on his feet at the 25 to the 30, ahead to the 35-yard line. Florida showing pressure. Here they come. Gets rid of it on the right side with some room to run. Nice block. It is Amari Daniels out of the backfield into Florida territory, ahead to the 42-yard line. Marcel through his progression to the end zone. Wide open. Theo Mellon-Orstrom. Touchdown, Aggies. How do you signal touchdown in Swedish? Yeah! Somebody light me up! Let's go!
After a quarter, the Aggies are up 10-0. It's a fast start. The only thing that can stop them is an actual delay in the game. Lightning pauses the action for 37 minutes.
Stay locked in. Stay locked in. Stay focused on what we have to do, not what we did, not what's already happened. None of that matters. Go 0-0. Stay locked in on the plan. Stay locked in on what you got to do. Hey, skip it, play. Hey, skip it, play. Bounce. Yes, sir. Everybody else. Hey, helmet. Hey, lock in. Hey, the deal is simple. Right, 4.5 hours, 5 hours. I'll be here all night. Right? Yeah.
In the pocket, pressure, avoids that, a push in the back, and he falls down at the 10-yard line.
That will go as a sack.
That is a loss of 16. Across the middle, complete. Jabri Barber, the 9-yard completion on 3rd and 5, continues the drive. It's Bussy on a handoff. Around the right side, cuts upfield inside the 40. Still on his feet, and he's near a first down. Randy Bond swings that right leg and makes this a 13-0 Aggie lead.
The defense stays dominant. Florida rushes for 7 yards in the first half. Even when the weather changes again, A&M keeps pouring it on.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
It's a handoff up the middle. And a huge gain and spinning out of a tackle. Le'Veon ahead to the 23. Amari Daniels on the right side. Slices through. 35. Hit from behind. Ahead to the 40.
The Aggies have the running game working.
Amari on the right side. Gets around that end. Midfield. 45. Shouldered out of bounds. E.J. Smith cuts back to his right. Stays on his feet. How about a first down gain? It's Amari. It's a first down, and it's inside the 20. Keeper by Marcel right up the middle. He's inside the 5. He's pushing that pile. Marcel Reed!
I think he got in.
57 seconds left. 1st and goal from the 1. Marcel pushed from behind. Near the goal line. Touchdown. Marcel Reed from a yard out. 15 plays, 99 yards in 7:23.
99 yards. 99 yards. 99 yards.
Even through an opening 30 minutes that featured an unstable atmosphere, the Aggies apply the pressure and lead 20-0. The Pulse, Texas A&M football, is presented by Creston, a new home community by Johnson Development. The 12th Man Foundation, proudly celebrating 75 years of funding Texas A&M athletics. And ABC Home and Commercial Services, official pest control partner of Texas A&M athletics.
Eyes up, lock in. Eyes up, lock in. Right, couple things. First of all, no more penalties. Right, no more penalties, both sides of the ball. Right, we gotta play smart. Our game, the way we know how to play it. Come out of this locker room and play your asses off. Culture travels. It travels. Put 30 minutes on display. Energy, effort, all the way through to the finish. Let's go. Finish. Right on 2, 1, 2. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
In the first half, A&M had an answer for any adverse conditions thrown their way. To start the second, the Gators try and disturb the Aggies' dominance. Florida finally gets on the board with a TD. But their momentum is short-lived. The response is rapid.
Aggies first possession, third quarter. From their own 25 on the left hash. Pistol formation. Play action fake. Reed rolls left, and he's throwing deep. On the left side, wide open, Cyrus Allen cuts inside the numbers in the hashes. The 15, the 10, the 5. Cyrus Allen, a touchdown. "73 yards. Aggies get the touchdown right back.
I told you, boy. Wait for everybody. Hey, and I want you to like this. Halfway like it. Do it like the barbecue. Y'all want me to like it? Yeah! Somebody light me up!
Big plays are keeping distance between the Aggies and Gators. Then the biggest of them all puts them well out of sight.
Left slot, play action fake. Lagway pressured. Lagway gets away, throws on the run. It is high. It's incomplete. The coverage by Will Lee III. Hand off Montrell Johnson. Nothing there, and he is going to be dragged back. Albert Regis is there. Ryland Kennedy is there. Shamar Turner is there. 3rd and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Lagway pulls it down. Pressure from behind. They got him back at the 21-yard line. Cassius Howell.
He was trying to get outside. Cassius Howell went by him and turned around and came back and caught him as he was going to his left, and they'll be forced to punt this one away.
Out of the backfield. Montrell Johnson hit in the backfield, taken down by Scooby Williams. The initial penetration, Rodas Johnson. The 3 receivers, short side to the right, slant, deflected, in the air, intercepted. Running the other way to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Bryce Anderson, touchdown, Aggies.
Yes, sir, Bob. Deflection, interception, touchdown.
Celebration.
Celebration.
Touchdown, Texas. Get some water, we gotta go back. You told me this. What I said, bro. Hands in the crib, man. Holy shit, come on, man. Put them boys away. Normally get a touchdown job to a defensive guy, but you earned it. You earned it. You earned that. Yeah. Straight out of Beaumont. Straight out that 4-9, man. Straight out that 4-9.
Florida doesn't quite go away at home, and A&M somewhat helps them hang around. This one's not slipping away, though. Certainly not after the defense comes up with another takeaway.
With DK, too high.
Picked.
Oh, it's picked. It's intercepted across midfield and sliding down at the 44-yard line. Javon Thomas. 4th down carry. Pushes that pile.
He got it.
How about
and
that?
And then some.
Emmett's
good
son
second effort.
Seals the win.
Good second effort. And now the clock's going to run out, so it's over.
Since October 16, 2021, 10 road losses in a row. but not tonight. 33-20, Texas A&M over the Florida Gators.
We're not playing. It's been a long time coming. Rain, sleet, and snow, we gon' go, man. Facts.
Yes, sir. Big dogs. On to the next. Yo, big road game.
To the Bajas, Uno. To the Bajas.
It's a great feeling to win on the road, man. Let's go get it. Next week, Bowling Green, 6:30. Be there. Let's go.
Listen first. Right, learn first, then we'll have some fun. All right, listen. First of all, right, when you go on the road, physicality and effort travel. Right, wherever you go, physicality and effort travel. O-line, that was an absolute. We controlled the line of scrimmage. We ran the football. Our backs ran downhill and you bring that on the road, you're going to win a lot of football games. How about our quarterback? That environment beat us the way he did, man. Absolutely awesome. Kept making plays, kept making answers, kept doing the things we got to do. Right? Defensively, we came out, we started fast, we pitched a shutout, we created 3 turnovers, that's big. We held them to 50 yards rushing, that's big. Right? We know we got some things we got to clean up, right? But we're going to enjoy this one. We're going to enjoy it tonight. We're going to enjoy it tonight. Yesterday, I read something about it was like 1,000 some odd days since we won a road game. Hey, we going to break it down. We going to turn some fucking music up in here.
Long in search of a road win, the Aggies went out and found it as the sun faded on this Florida evening. Their efforts earned them a moment to enjoy, but only a moment, because it's only a step on this lengthy journey they're taking together.
I think hopefully what we take from that game is winning, and then the confidence and the preparation we put in to get the result that we wanted. And we're not where we want to be. We're a program that's continuing to develop and grow every single week, but I hope that that is a springboard to us understanding what success looks like, what it takes to win games in this conference, and have a really good week of practice and just continue to push this thing in the direction we want it to go.